Today we're going to show you how to make a drink that comes out surprisingly tasty with Scotch in it. Not to say that Scotch isn't surprisingly tasty, but just keep watching.
I mean, it's blended, but it'll do.
Oh my god, with the fucking blend. Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Derrick, Dan, and Ian are going to make for you the Scottish Cold Brew. This was a submission from Matthew Abbott. It doesn't mention anything about ice, so we're going to ad-lib this because it's warm out. It's like spring.
It's a cold
summer,
brew.
right? So
you want it to be.
Well, cold brew is made by brewing things in the cold, so it doesn't necessarily mean the brew itself is cold, but it does.
It's true.
Does lend itself to a good argument because why would you take cold brew and make it hot? You could have started that way.
It's maybe like the flavor of cold brew better.
Whatever. So you and your smart answers.
Maybe just like a tea bag.
So this recipe is going to be 1 ounce of Scotch whiskey, a half ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of coffee liqueur. We're using Mr. Black because that was suggested in the submission. 3 to 4 dashes of cacao bitters. I'm using Scrappy
Remember why
chocolate
we're using
bitters.
Cuddy Circle? We got Highland Park 15.
I think you should. I mean, why would you use a blended
Float with heavy cream. You would use a blended Scotch if you're
You like
making
Imagine
a cocktail. What? I don't know.
Yes, I do.
Like, I don't know what's going on with you guys up there.
What happened?
Derrick's trying to talk, and you are mumbling over him.
He's a mumble rapper.
All that stuff just happened. You're going to float heavy cream on the top. We don't know if this is supposed to be made with ice, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Look at this. Coffee and chocolate together.
Yeah.
Ice in that.
And whiskey?
It's got ice in there.
To give it a little perk?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
You got it in there. So, why would you use a blended?
Yeah,
Because
I think
we
that's-
were trying to come up with this.
Now float
Typically
that
use a
cream.
blended.
There's no ice in there.
Yes, there is.
It's floating right in the top.
It's not an illusion.
Want to go check? Ice auditor?
I know. There's no pineapple juice in that.
Oh, that would be interesting. You're.
We want to float, right?
You gotta float it.
I know, but look at how he's going to try and float it over the
not working.
professional bar spoon.
Oh, it's working.
You could have floated on the other side.
No,
though.
it's not
If you would have used the bottom of the other side of the spoon.
Oh, look, it's floating.
You know what? I licked that side on camera, so I wasn't going to lick it.
I didn't know these things.
Oh, that's a lot of cream.
Yep.
Then you stick it.
Well, you can
Float.
just put your mouth in it and suck right past it.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Or you can
Where does that go?
swish it around in your mouth and make your own butter.
It's been a long time.
I thought you could do that, Ian.
I bet I could.
Our executive producer is Chuck Parker. You can click the join button if you love this chaos. Oh my god.
You gotta put the lime in there with it.
Challenge accepted.
Wait a minute. Did you... I'm now doing this back. I'm doing this in a Tarantino style. I'm playing it backwards.
All right, I'm gonna try
Is
the
he
drink.
currently trying to make butter with his mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could drink this
It's exhausting. I can't do it.
You should probably just drink that.
That's
Cause,
a lot of cream.
That is a lot of cream.
I never got to finish my other statement. Blended is cheaper, and
It's good.
this is a high. This is like a
Well, they
straight
put cream
whiskey
on
that
them.
you or a straight Scotch you would typically use for sipping, which
I
is
don't know
why
if I
you
got past the cream, but
choose
it's
the
good.
blended for a
diet.
cocktail.
No, not at all.
However, sometimes I would use the Highland Park in a cocktail because I want to feel like special and rich.
That's very good, actually,
Right.
with the scotch in there.
Yeah.
Glad we went with the Cuddy Sark.
I usually don't go with a blended, but
Right, because he
That's
rolls.
tasty, right?
He's a deep roller. That actually does taste pretty good. Why is that so good?
Because
'cause
of
the-
having
Well, I get the
cream in
chocolate.
It's got
it.
the perfect amount of cream on top. That's
I
why.
don't know about
No.
A whole lot of cream.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what
not
it
even the
is?
cream.
It's
It's
the
how I roll.
chocolate. I like the
I'm
chocolate.
just all about a lot of cream.
no, the chocolate.
And the coffee.
You know,
I don't
and
taste
you
it.
get the little scotch. You get a little scotch at
There's a
the
rib
end.
shot in there.
I'm
somewhere.
not feeling the scotch, but maybe.
You gotta really.
I don't like...
There's a good amount of cream there, so you gotta take a big swig.
That might be what it is. Yeah, I might have just drank off the top and just got a bunch of cream.
It is good.
You know, if we would have shaken this drink, we could have made butter.
Coffee butter.
Coffee butter.
Coffee butter is the best type of butter.
Mm.
You know anything better than coffee butter? More butter.
Lime butter.
Lime butter.
You like
Take
lime
it. Take it like a bigger swig.
Okay.
Get in there.
All right. All right. Okay, there's scotch in there.
Yeah.
It's good, right? The scotch is good in there.
Because now you guys drank
Yes.
a bunch of the cream already,
Yeah.
so that there's a lot of cream that's gone.
Let's see if that.
I think it's good.
Still a bunch of cream on
Ladies.
top.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It tastes like coffee.
Mm.
Be careful, there's still a bunch of cream in there.
Yeah.
No pineapple juice.
It
You can
leaves
add some
your,
though if you want.
it leaves your lips a little slippery.
Mm. That's good.
The cream.
Oh, it's good.
It's a good like coffee.
She didn't buy it. She didn't think. She thinks we just lie on this
Yeah,
show.
she left with it. So
Yes.
she was like,
User submission comes out working like
It's
not so
also
bad.
an espresso martini.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like a weird riff on espresso martini. It's
it
a
makes you not feel so guilty about drinking in the morning.
No.
That's true. Like it does have a lot of beaniness. And so
Other than when you talk to all the sober people.
Scotch.
that's not Scotch. So Mr. Black is going to give you a little bit more of that beaniness, the flavor, like the more bitter, the bitterness from it. If you use Kahlua, it's going to be probably super sweet.
Yeah.
You won't
Oh,
taste
yeah.
any Scotch at all. That might be why he suggested that, or because
no,
this
it's
was a
good now.
sponsor last month.
Because it's mixed.
Mm.
He's taking your word for it.
Looks like chocolate milk now.
It does. It tastes like chocolate milk.
It's because of that. You can get these at ostrich.com. If you use the coupon code SHAKE-IT, you can save 20%
It is
off.
pretty much.
Buy yourself
white
some
Scotch
Scrappy's
It's a white
chocolate bitters.
Scotchman. They're all white, aren't they?
You can get
It's a
yourself.
10 Scott.
You can get
It's
yourself
a summer cotton.
a professional bartender, professional shaker kit in gunmetal black. Is Dan's favorite.
If you
You
want to
gotta
know what
get it.
professional looks like, you're in the right place.
That's right. Have you fucking seen me shake?
Listen,
Get it.
Sir.
if there's any reason to get a professional shaker, it's because you need to compensate
shaker,
for the
not
lack
stir.
of professionality. So you're making it's evens out. So you're just a good bartender. You went from a shitty one to like, oh well, you have professional gear.
Yeah, when they see your shit, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
that person means business.
guy's
And
It's
you're
like when somebody unpacks their own pool cue at a pool hall.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
oh.
yeah.
but the difference with that is when you suck, everybody's like, yeah, you just suck.
Right.
But if you're serving them cocktails,
But they don't
they're
know
like,
it first.
Yeah, I mean, they don't
Whatever.
know. Because you could be like, oh, that's a little too bitter for you.
we can
You know,
fix that.
maybe that's not,
Yeah,
you know,
you can
maybe your
BS
palate
your
isn't
way.
as refined.
I'd
You
wager
can't
that
BS
they
your
handle
way
the
through
cocktails.
8 ball. There's no BSing through pool. You either are good or you suck. Or you do what I do. You're like,
can do
I
that at
haven't played
medium
for like
pace."
15 years. I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a few games.
Right.
Probably more than we have for this game tonight. But
Yeah.
You got to warm up till you reach your full suck potential at that point. Yeah.
the question today, what's your what
Your
what
full-
is
what's
your
your full
bar
s-
game that you suck at?
It's your full suck potential.
Your options are probably going to be beer pong. I don't think they play at a bar, but you could play darts and pool. Right?
Foosball.
And foosball.
Foosball.
Oh,
I'm not
that,
good. I'm
I
not
could
good
do
at
that.
foosball.
Panucci's. Foosball.
yeah, I could play lots of foosball.
Panucci's.
People are like, why the fuck do you know how to play
Bar king.
foosball?
Yeah.
I'm like a foosball
it's game.
champion.
Yeah, there's one in Concord. There's one in Nashville.
Oh.
Also.
Yeah,
It's the
there's
same.
one in
It was the same owner.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it
It
is.
was. I mean, when we were in
Otherwise,
college.
it's a pretty good coincidence that it would be
Yeah.
called Panucci.
Yeah, and there's 3 of them
Yeah.
in a triangle.
I mean, cocktails and sandwiches. They're gonna be. You're gonna have at least 3 of those anyway, right?
It's gonna be
we're
one
gonna have.
every
What's the game
airport.
where you slide the shit?
Air hockey.
No.
Shuffleboard.
Oh, the little shuffleboard with the
Well,
sand?
we'll definitely have
Is that the one we have the sand?
Oh, air
that you put
hockey?
on there?
Yeah. Or, soft
Or the
ice
dome
hockey.
hockey one?
I like the sandy
Oh,
one.
no. That's
Bubble
us.
hockey?
No, that's so dumb.
Air hockey's so big though.
It is big.
It's gonna be half the
awesome.
place.
So this cocktails and sandwiches going to be like a Dave & Buster's, only a little smaller, with better food and drink?
Well.
Sure, I've never been to a Dave & Buster's.
Okay.
No,
I learned
Nice.
something about you. What's that?
no, we're gonna go old school.
Okay, good.
Sidebar, more videos down below. The bartender
We'll have
starter
the test
kit.
your grip game. We'll have that put a penny in. And
Yeah.
Oh, the-
Yeah, you gotta
game.
hit
The hook?
thing,
The hook?
thing.
Oh, the hook thing? That game sucks. That's hard.
I know.
That's
It's,
good
it's
bar game.
frustrating and hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for beer.
Mm.
That's it.
We have
We're teaching you how to drink.